my job basically is to do all the marketing in Germany, to do all the sales in Germany, you know, so to handle the press, to do all these foreign issues with Surtec and whoever during high school. So that was the time where I found my interest in, you know, dealing with computers, having those nice things moving on screen, like that. Probably like everybody my age. I started being trained as a typesetter, but after I finished this training, I was unemployed for almost half a year. So by that time, I was sitting at home going, gee, what am I going to do? And I started writing my first serious program. I'm in the industry for 8 years now. Well, I started in '86. That was when my first game was published, which I had done during my unemployment. There is this paper and pencil role-playing game which Realms is based on, and we used to play that game years and years. Really loved the system, and eventually we thought about, well, should we do this on a computer? Sat down with these people, sat down with the original authors who do the paper and pencil game, and had them doing the storyboarding on Blade of Destiny, whereas we took all our knowledge of, you know, all the technology we had experienced and developed by that time and made a computer game out of it. There is a really huge fandom for this game in Germany, for the paper and pencil game. And we thought, okay, we have two choices. Either we show these people that we are capable in doing a good job in converting their game to computer, or we'll blow it. So that is the reason why Blade of Destiny turned out as a real down to the bottoms, down to the basics, tough role-playing game. We were really amazed. Well, we knew there was a fandom out there, and we knew we would have sales on a game like that. But we were really impressed with how much we moved in a short amount of time. It was '92. It was July '92 that we released it in Germany. We are basically a development and publishing house. Publishing refers to the fact that we self-publish our products in Germany, but in Germany only. And right here in North America, we're going with Surtec software.
Okay.
I think basically it's a completely independent company to Surtec because, well, first of all, starting with the fact that we are based in Germany, secondly, that we publish our products ourselves in Germany, and third of all, that we just met after Blade of Destiny was done, you know, so that shows that we are an independent company. I just bumped into Rob Zerotech at one of those computer shows in London. I thought, well, maybe you should talk to this guy. And I went up to him and introduced myself and said, I'm having a role-playing game which I would like to have distributed in the States. Would you like to take a look? And he said, sure, no problem. When? I was like, right away. Okay. I don't think we could have done such a good job on Star Trail as we did. Wouldn't there, well, if we hadn't really had the release of Blade of Destiny here in the States, and without Surtec actually helping us, you know, to get into all this. In Germany, you get all those imported products, and you know what they look like, but most of the time you have a time lag between, because they are becoming localized, things like that. So people are not so updated on technology as they are here. Same goes with the hardware, you know. Germany probably lags 1 year behind the United States in terms of hardware, system requirements, things like that. In the beginning, Blade of Destiny, we had really good reviews on the game, and all of a sudden it just went down. Like, well, everybody was just picking on the game. A lot of people who were playing Blade of Destiny here in the States wrote into us and told us, well, this is what we like about the game, but unfortunately it has this drawback and that drawback, so could you do something about that, you know? And we just collected all those customer reports and letters coming in, and before we started developing Star Trail, we sat down, made lists of what people really wanted to see in the game, what they really never ever wanted to see again. We have a full fluid 3D engine in there now.
Yeah, the graphics.
Yeah, exactly. Which, by the way, is a real 3D environment. It's not like the Doom engine, for example, where you have those fake big planes, which are always facing the viewer, just to give you the impression of 3D objects. We are really using full-blown 3D objects all the time. Sat down with these people, sat down with the original authors who do the paper and pencil game, and had them doing the storyboarding on Blade of Destiny, whereas we took all our knowledge, or, you know, all the technology we had experienced and developed by that time, and made a computer game out of it.